Devin's a very tough kid. He's able to bring an attitude when he plays that is very businesslike, and he's very determined to achieve goals that he sets for himself. And I think in terms of his attitude, he's got an extreme work ethic.
I love this sport, and I love getting better. And I pride myself in working hard and improving my skills.
He wants to understand the game better. He wants to be specific about the way that he approaches the game, because I think that he's already got the baseline of the athletic ability, and so to transfer to the next level is the ability to then be able to do all of it faster than your opponents, and to do that you have to be mentally strong, and that's definitely something that Devin is.
I pride myself in my improvement. You know, I came here freshman year and I didn't start at all. And I worked hard in the weight room, and I got to where I am now as a starting running back at a pretty good program.
The edge that Devin has is that he is both physically and mentally tough. Devin has spent a lot of time developing his athletic abilities in the weight room. He's over 900 total pounds in his lifts. He's a unbelievably good power cleaner, which is typically one of the more athletic lifts. He allows all that strength and explosion to transfer onto the football field. When he carries the ball, he carries the football with a downhill mentality. He's able to break tackles. He's able to dodge tackles. He's able to be shifty or powerful. He's able to get out into the flat and catch passes. So his physical abilities are there in a lot of different ways. He's a pretty versatile athlete. He could be a guy that you put at tailback. He could be a guy that you put more at a slot type of scenario. He's also a very good blocker. Devin's able to take on guys that are bigger and heavier than he is with authority, and again, that all kind of goes back to his toughness. You know, Devin's a tough athlete, and he may not necessarily be the biggest guy on the field, but he'll take on any guy that wants a piece of him. Judge potential based on, hard data. I think that there's certain thresholds that one has to have if they want to be a Division I athlete, and I think that Devin's right there with those thresholds. I think number one is the weight room. Him being over a 900 total combined lifter is showing me that he has the potential to have what it takes to get to the next level. I think another thing is his track stats. I mean, he's a 400 runner, a 200 runner. He runs the anchor on the 4x4 relay. He's a sub 50 400 dash.
I think with track, it helps me a lot with football. I have great endurance, and also in the weight room, I've been lifting, and I have great power. So that power and endurance, it really helps me to break tackles and break loose in the football field. Not only do I have athletic ability, but I'm a student of the game. So yeah, I set myself apart from other guys by watching film, by studying our plays, by learning everything until I can rep the plays faster than other guys.
he really wants to watch video of himself, of the offense, and he's a student of the game in that regard. He's come in about weekly this offseason to my classroom. We've sat down, watched video clips. He's taken video home. I know that he's watched it at home, and getting very specific with understanding not just his role, but understanding how his role fits in the greater scheme of our offense. And I think that a lot of running backs seem to have tunnel vision. They just want to depend on their athletic ability to get them through the situation. But I think what Devin does well is he's learning the game and learning how other people can help him make the best decision possible as a running back. He brings a competitive edge, he brings a toughness, he brings a work ethic to everything that he does, and I think that's really what stands out about him.
Well, I personally, I hate losing. I can't lose. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. And if that means to go harder or to go faster, I'm going to do it. So I'm just not going to stop. I'm going to keep coming at you. I'm going to work to play football in college. So that means I'm going to play any position that I can play to get on the field. If it's at wide receiver, safety, it doesn't matter. As long as I get on the football field, I'm fine with that. I don't mind moving. I say I'm pretty versatile. So I'm going to listen to the coach and go wherever.
Devin has the will to win. Devin's been a part of successful teams in his past. He's been to a state championship every single year that he's played football. So he knows how to win. He knows what it takes to win. He knows that you can't just show up and expect things to happen, that you've got to work for them. And Devin has shown that he's willing to put in that work.
I'm going to work harder than anybody that you put against me. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. And I have the mindset of a winner. And that's going to put me above everybody else.
I think Devin emerges as a leader. I think that he's a go-to guy in your program. I think he's a guy that will do what's right. Will make the right decisions. He's a guy. He's not going to say a lot. He doesn't have to be real vocal. But I think that people will follow his lead, and I think you're gonna know that with Devin, you're gonna get all the effort that he can give you. So if you're happy with a kid that does what you ask him to do and works hard and studies the game and is a good kid outside of the football field, then I think that you'll be happy with that decision.